Welcome to another vlog. I should say another vlog because I don't know what type of part we're in. Anyway, we are in cleaning mood today. Wow, this thing is made by pro kids. I doesn't know that. That's why they are high quality wire cutter. Okay. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I have a fluorescent fixture over here. They probably need to make fluorescent light. Although VIP brand basically they have made their own fluorescent light fixture, but the casing is this is small, but all the hole inside are all correct. Because I see like problem of the original of this casing, their fluorescent one, there probably is a similar thing. That hole is all similar, but only the casing size they are smaller only. But that's why this electronic balance doesn't fit. I swear, VIP stuff electronic balance will not fit inside this house. Okay, go. Okay, so the electronic balance will be not fit to this case in case. But the wiring in this is very beautiful. It's made very beautifully. Although I should say I need to convert it into fluorescent light. Although they are quite easy to do that. Although I should do that in future, because in future fluorescent light are all banned, and problem is they get banned and nobody want to use that. There's a problem. And now everything is cleaned up. I should say my room is very clean, and now we can safely do our fluorescent wiring as long as we stop breaking stuff. Alright, so for this fixture already complete the wiring for us. So we just directly connect the wire only. So like insert the lamp holder and clip it on like that. But basically this will make things worse. Although I just don't want to do anything with the lamp casing. So this I always inspect the lamp casing before packing it in anyway. So I expect the lamp casing to be look like that, but okay, so let's do the wiring. Alright, so we're gonna use electronic balance over here. So this electronic balance is definitely a new one. So the terminal lock over here is not very quite look organized, although they're in this condition. These are all called mid condition. But for me, I probably remove that because my internal have their own terminal block. So this with external terminal block is useless because you are bypass lamp. That's why they get electronic balance. There you go. Nice. There you go. This is the I always store the terminal block because for future use. Always. There you go. Ayo, this one is very problem. So there's a problem over here. Somewhere this terminal block doesn't fit. Disappointing. That's why my biggest bag over here, these are used to store larger terminal block. For example, here we have one. There are 3x3 one. These are larger and harder to store. That's why you have used to have this box. Anywho, let's make the fluorescent fixture to be low. Beautiful. Alright, so shut up and do your work. So anyway, I don't recommend to have bending clip like that because this will damage the looking of the fixture. Although in my house rule, I always say fluorescent light fixture is number 1 and LED light fixture is number 2, and the rest of the LED lights go into the garbage. I always say that's why all the wiring in my house fluorescent light, they are very common. Although one thing is not common is your ass, but that's not the problem. That's another issue. Alright, so for this we already have few of the wire that come with it, but I don't commit it with the clip over here. But anyway, we use the clip anyway. So this wiring is look awful. I hate the wiring. They look like that. Anyway, stretch them up. And now we're gonna add extra cable, so we just bend it in half, and we're looking for extra length of wire cable. Although we need extra cable, I should say, because one cable is not enough. The rest is going into garbage. This type of fluorescent light cable always makes the wiring very difficult to use. That's why I hate them. Well, let me find. I think I have extra cable. That's why I should have extra cable. Let me top the box out because I need extra cable. No, make big mess again. Okay. This is my extra cable. There you go. I think they were not enough because they were probably not enough. These are all made by these all wire are made by the brand called VIP. That's why they're looking like that. That's why they are looking like that, because all these wire are made by brand called VIP. That's why all the wire they look like that. Doesn't matter. The wire must be same first. For this wire, we should keep it because it will be useful in the future. By the way, we can use this cable for ballast connection. Although I hate of the quality of the original cable of this electronic ballast they come with, because these are not real copper wire, they are fake. That's why all the fluorescent light all the electronic ballast fluorescent light are all converted that have problem. The problem is the wiring, not the ballast. That's why it's a waste of money. But anyway, I need to stretch the wire so I can make it beautiful. So like bending the wire to make it beautiful. Already with the rest of the cable that looks very beautiful and organized. For these we just there. So now we just stretch one of the cable. So we need to peel off the rubber gasket, so this wire will get into the lamp holder. There you go. And this one need to peel the rubber gasket. This later. That's why this VIP lamp holder, I swear they have a lot of problems. That's why I hate using it. And probably also these are non-shunted lamp holders, so they probably have another issue. Anyway, these are not 4-feet lamps, so you don't need to worry about. Actually, I was just thinking to buy a 4-feet because thinking of my space problem, so I give up. So usually I should buy a 4-feet, but I give up because the space problem. Although I have an electronic fluorescent fixture over there, made by brand called Fluorolight. There you go. And now we should connect it. Now we should connect. Now we need to install the ballast. Although in this case I didn't break the clamp casing. So remember, this video is helpful. Okay, I will reinstall and reconvert. There you go. The electronic ballast will be sit inside here. And then we bend the clips so the wire will be stay tight perfectly. There you go. We bend the clip. Now the one side of the hole is done. Now let's done the others. Between. I think I should out of the wire because this type of wire is not really quite good. Well, they use red anyway. This reds are cute. There you go. I will not put the magnetic ballast because originally this thing will not fit the magnetic ballast. Because of this condition, they will not get to fit. There you go. There you go. Now let's do the live and neutral. So the live, the neutral, first go in and bend in half, cut, and bingo. Just go inside to the terminal. And the live also did their own job. The live wire also did their own job. Connect. Bend it up and dismantle. There we go. We dismantle and we finish. There we go. This is electronic fixture. So there we go. This is how to make an electronic fixture. It's very simple. Oh yeah, the copper wire exposed over there. We should not let the copper wire exposed like that. Although these are live, they are live wire. If it's a live wire, we doesn't need to let the copper to expose like that. It will not safe. Also the neutral, the neutral I also need to care about because they also house alternating current. They can house alternating current. There you go. You finish.